he could barely walk, but he got up and stood in front of the TV, and I took a picture of him, the back of his head, wearing the Sawyer jersey, watching Jack Sawyer on TV, because it was just a great moment.
It was a moment that created an everlasting bond between two football-loving guys from Ohio, who just so happened to share the same name. Jack Sawyer of Mentor, Ohio, who was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma in 2022, a rare and aggressive bone cancer. And Jack Sawyer of Ohio State, a defensive captain and star edge rusher for the Buckeyes.
A friend of ours reached out to the other Jack Sawyer and said, hey, there's a kid up here and goes to Mentor, and he's battling cancer and he has your name. And that Jack Sawyer sent our son a care package. It had a letter in it. It had a poster. It had Jack's favorite snacks of gummy bears and Cheez-Its. And our son was elated. He thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Jack Sawyer of Mentor, Ohio passed away in November of 2023 after an 18-month battle with Ewing sarcoma. He was 17 years old.
He used the mantra of PACE, positive attitude changes everything, during his whole 18-month battle with cancer. I mean, he was stronger than Matt and I. There were days where it was so hard, and he's the one that pulled us and lifted us up.
He would say, you know, if I have a good day, if I can smile, if I can do something fun, if I can see people I love, you know, that's a great day, and that's my way of beating this cancer.
After helping lead the Buckeyes to win the national championship, Ohio State's Jack Sawyer was selected by the Steelers in the 4th round of this year's NFL draft, a moment Dawn and Matt Sawyer will never forget.
We have a friend who's a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and I said, hey, how attached are you to your terrible towel? I said, I want to put it up at the cemetery. And then we put on our...
She had more than one.
Yeah.
She gave us one of her spare terrible towels, and
yep. And we
took
took it to the cemetery and put it on Jack's grave.
To let Jack know that, hey, we have a new team to root for, and your favorite guy and our favorite player is now a Steeler.
JBS Strong. That's what Jack Sawyer wrote on his armband at Ohio State to honor his inspiration, Jack B. Sawyer, a tribute he plans to continue in the NFL.
You know, I was just talking to his mom and dad a month or so ago, and you know, I am going to still continue to put on my wrist tape, you know, for games, and you know, he meant, you know, he was special, and I think if anyone of you got a chance to meet him and talk to him, you'd realize that really quickly. So, you know, always thinking about him. He's definitely going to be on my wrist on game days.
Toughness is a word that can describe both Jack Sawyers. An intangible the Ohio State star looks forward to displaying in the Steel City.
I think that, you know, when we look at myself and the other guys who are drafted, Derek Harmon and Y.A. Black, just two, you know, all three of us, you know, try to play with, you know, that motor and that aggressiveness that you need to play at this level. So it's exciting. You know, we're trying to kind of keep the toughness going, and every time we're out there trying to play as physical and as aggressive as we can.
The Sawyers have now traded in their orange and brown for black and gold, new colors they'll be wearing with pride.
We want nothing but the best for him because he is very deserving. And he happened to go to Pittsburgh, which, as you know, diehard Browns fans, but it doesn't matter because now we are Pittsburgh fans. We're going to get tickets and come to the home opener. We're going to come and love and support Jack as much as we can.
JBS Strong, a mantra that transcends even the fiercest AFC North rivalries, bonded together by love, legacy, and football. Reporting in Pittsburgh, I'm Darren Zaslow, Fox 53.